Okay, should be live. I do believe so. Hello, hello, hello. What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid Does back again for another live stream on Marvel Contest Champions. Silver already in the house. What's going on, bud? Let me go ahead and do all of the usual brouhaha at the beginning. Let me grab my link. Come on, if you would like to cooperate with me. You are indeed first, my friend, so nicely done. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab and throw it on the old line chat, and I'll go ahead and throw it up on Twitter, and then we'll get rolling. I tried one different setting here. Still streaming through the iPad for those of you who were here yesterday. I should not try and rush my sentences. Yeah, still not able to do it through my laptop. I need a new laptop. So still streaming through the iPad directly itself. However, I did try one different setting for today, unlike yesterday. That should hopefully improve the quality. Hopefully it won't also, take a nosedive into the connection speed. So we'll see how it goes, and if it's bad, then by all means let me know, and if I need to switch back over to yesterday's settings, I'll do that too. Let me go ahead and switch that to Uncollected and send out the old tweet. Okay. Droid, when's the LOL run? Come on, man. Well, so it's funny. I was talking about that earlier today, actually, in one of my line chats. It was Doc Strange who was asking, what should I do? I've done my first path of LOL, and I've got some units. Should I keep focusing on that, or should I focus on this variant difficulty of Ultron's Assault? And a lot of us are saying, yeah, you should probably focus on this. If it was still your first run at LOL, that's probably more worth it, at least for, immediate rewards and the time spent and all that. But I kind of agree that this should kind of be the focus. I mean, there's just so many rank up gems, 2 full 5-star pulls when you 100% the whole thing, tier 5 basic frags. I mean, not enough for even one full tier 5 basic, but it's a good start. I mean, you get the Awakening Gem Crystal, of course, and then, like I said, just so many rank up gems that it's kind of hard to pass this up once you've done your first run of Labyrinth. So I'm going to be doing the same. Like I was saying yesterday, I'm waiting for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm waiting for the Dungeon Crystals to go live tomorrow. To keep building up the roster, building up the variety and the diversity of the roster. And then I'm just going to I'm going to work on that. So LOL is put even more on the back burner was the very long-winded answer to your question. Keston's here. What's going on, Keston? Good to see you, buddy. What are the best places to grind for units on Sundays? I have no energy left, so can't do quests. I can do arena for battle chips for arena crystals, but I never get units from arena crystals. Yeah, that's kind of it, aside from whatever the 22-hour solo event is, which, right now is level up. So if you've got a bunch of champs to level up and you haven't already, there's at least 25 units right there. But aside from that, yeah, Sundays are kind of dry days. I mean, I'm not a huge arena grinder as it is, but I never touch these Sunday arenas. They're just not worth it. They're so outdated. The rewards should have been updated a long time ago, but they just haven't. So yeah, I don't know. It's not really worth it in my opinion. So yeah, Sundays are definitely tough for units. If you are able to do even like beginner or normal event quests just to run it through for some units, it's not a great option, but for a Sunday, it's a solid option. So, it is what it is. Droid, go look at my profile and give it a rating between 1 through 10. Did it change again? Did something change with the top 4 there? Clay's here once again. What's up, Clay? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there you go, Keston. I already got those units from the level up event. I hate Sundays. I do too, At the very least, you know, well, I mean, we'll see what the next 7-hour event is going to be. But at the very least, the 22-hour event is not arena related today, so that's nice. I've got some random stuff I can level up later, and then we'll see how it goes later on after I do my weekly opening. But I've just been kind of waiting to see what the next 7-hour event will be, you know, if it's like a class advancement, so I can double up on points. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, let me check one thing. Let me take a look, actually. There's one thing I need to look at my phone. Hang on one second. Okay. All right, sorry about that. So, let me take a look. Clay, I unlocked Willpower last night. Nice, good to go. Opium, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again after making it yesterday. Darkhawk and Nova December hype. Everyone has still been talking about Nova as the second possible champion. You know, I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on other YouTube channels. Is Nova part of that Dark Riders event? Whether it was if there was a comic, you know, series or just an arc or something like that. Is Nova involved with that at all? Especially tied in with Darkhawk, you know? I mean, I know he's a popular choice and he would be great to have, but it does seem like everyone's focused on that, and I don't know enough about Knight Riders in general to know if Nova is involved. I'm trying to unlock Recovery now. I have a gifting badge. Nice. Yeah, Willpower is still solid. Excuse me. Willpower is still solid. I only have 1 point in it. Because of course it's not as good as it used to be back in the day, but it is still nice to have. It offsets at least a little bit of the damage taken from damage over time and debuffs. Alright, let's look at the lineup now that I have all my champs freed up again from Alliance War. Definitely need these two. Throw Hela in there, get some Star-Lord action. Just stick with the top 5, I guess. I guess I don't really need Hela since I have Medusa as well. Why don't I do a throw? I'll just do my usual top 5, and they will roll on in. Sorry, looking at one more thing on my phone. I promise this will be it. Okay. So, got that. Let's see. So yeah, I'll get caught up on chat once more, and then we will get rolling here. Keston, I think there should be an extra arena for Sundays with better rewards. Agree, or like I said, just boost the ones they have now, or they could do like a gold arena, or they could just something, you know. But I agree, something with worthwhile rewards, because it's not fun doing those arenas. I won't be in chat much. I'm doing the arena just because of expiring arena boost. Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you stopping by and lurking. Yeah, Silver Nova is not confirmed for December. Opium is saying Darkhawk is tied to Nova in the comics. Otrix will confirm. Well, yeah, so he actually has a new channel that he is going to be putting up soon that he mentioned that's going to be focused solely on data mining. So I'm excited for that. But there you go, Opium. Otrix, we summon you! But Darkhawk is tied to Nova in the comics. Okay, so then I see why there's a bit more potential hype there. Keston, I finally have a basic understanding of how Golk works. I still need to get a better understanding of it before taking the 550, though. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he is a lot of fun, and he can be strong, especially with anyone who deals passive damage over time debuffs. So when he's fighting up against, you know, Mephisto's Aura of Incineration, Magic's Limbo, Dormammu's degen that can trigger when he's awakened. He gets the Face Me buff, so he's able to regen back, 60% of the damage that he takes, and his attack rating goes way up while that debuff is active. So yeah, he is a fantastic choice, especially for those lineups. But then also just normally, I mean, he has his Crowd Frenzy. You get that up to 100. What I like to do is I like to build up the power, get his Crowd Frenzy going, so then again your attack is stronger, and then throw a special 2, because it will, it already enervates when you throw a special 2, but if you throw it while he has Crowd Frenzy active, the special 2 will also stun, so then you can throw in another combo while your enemy is stunned, and they won't gain any power, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, so I like it. PCP, what's up, buddy? What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I've been lurking in a couple of years, and of course, commenting on the run. So nicely done on getting that first full run of the variant difficulty done. I'm gonna be kind of lazy today and probably take as many non-noted paths as possible. I just kind of want to get this first run done. Good for completion points, which is on right now, the 3-day Alliance event. Get the rewards from the first clear, and then do the crystal opening right afterwards. So, yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm not expecting anything too bad on this run. Should be pretty straightforward to get done. There he goes. One champ down, so it's all downhill from here, right? That was it. That was the hardest fight. Let's see. Silver is saying Darkhawk has been in the comics very seldom, like here and there. Yeah, like I was saying yesterday on the stream, I straight up had never heard of him. I still think he's like, if there was ever a Marvel Ninja Turtles crossover event, he's the perfect character because he looks like a mix between Archangel and Shredder. So, hey, good on them. But yeah, no, it sounds like he's not a very, I don't want to say popular character, but like you said, he's not around the comics all that often. So kind of a deep dive on Kabam's part, it sounds like. But I'm intrigued, I'm intrigued like many of us are. Clay, I have 200 units, left after unlocking willpower. That's right, I remember you mentioning you had about 800 something units or so. Especially when it comes to masteries, anytime they do those deals where, they have the cores that go on sale, if you're able to do it, because it happens so rarely for whatever reason. They really don't like putting, either the stony cores or the carbo cores, as I like to call them. They really don't like putting them on sale for some reason all that often. So those are definitely good to pick up when you can. Because then, yeah, like you see, you want to unlock even just one mastery, and it takes a lot of units, So if you're able to ever build those up, go for it. Bye-bye, Gwenpool. Bye-bye, Gwenpool. I'm really happy he is a counter for Mephisto. The only counter I have for Mephisto is Iceman, but it takes really long just because of Mephisto's immunities. Yeah, for sure, Keston. Another good thing with Gulk, if you remember, is that his special 1 can heal block. So if you can time that right as well, when you are up against Mephisto, as he's getting down to, like that 40-35% health range, if you time it right and smash that L1 on him before he triggers his regen, that of course is a huge saver as well, because it will last long enough that even if Mephisto has like 3 or 4 persistent charges already up and running, he's not going to be able to heal anything. Oh, I thought I timed that dash back just in time, but apparently I didn't. So that's another great matchup, or another great point of being a great matchup for Mephisto, is the heal block with a special 1. Thanks, man. It was hell. Just kidding. I had a blast streaming it for sure. Oh, yeah, man. Like I said, I know I was only chatting with you like one time, I think, PCP, but was definitely lurking a few other times. Nicely done. Like I was saying, I think it was your, the, like, Awakening gem, or the rank up gems opening that you did. What she got here? Gambler's Fate, Aggression Armor, and Strike Back. Fantastic. Like I was saying the other day, both on my stream and then, yeah, in your comments vid, or in comments on your vid, PCP, like I said, I'm definitely going to wait. Maybe next weekend, we'll see, but most likely the weekend after that. I am going to go for one of the dungeon crystals tomorrow when they go live, because I saved up my artifacts. I did not open a 5-star last time. Of course, like I was saying, I want to see what Black Friday is going to be and or Cyber Monday. It should be enough. And it is. You know, so I want to take advantage of all potential different deals, rank up, stuff like that, get my roster even stronger. And then, just like you, I definitely want to stream the whole thing. I'll probably start with, you know, just trying to do the first run just to get it done. And then maybe just work, you know, level by level, chapter by chapter. However long it takes, you know, like I'm no rush or anything, but I definitely want to stream as much of it as possible. So yeah, there's that bubble shield again. Ooh, he has an arc overload in Uncollected. Interesting. Unblockable special 1, no big deal. Aggression armor and bubble shield. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Oh no, that's right, I forgot he got his armor back already. Oops. To quote that guy Seaton, mistakes were made. That was definitely a dummy move on my part. I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have. There we go. See, that's what I should have done, which is throw the parry so that the ice armor would go away, but I was being foolish. Okay. I'm going to look at the old, let me look at chat here before I get started on the next level. King Kong versus Trex, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. PCP, thanks for keeping me up all night the other day. You're the man. Yeah, PCP, you were going for a while, man. Nicely done. With that variant difficulty. Silver Darkhawk appears. Oh, cool, it's Darkhawk. Disappears for 1,000 issues. Darkhawk reappears. Who are you? Yeah, like I said, it sounds like he's like maybe a B-lister, but maybe even a C-lister at best. Like just not that well known and not that active in the comics. Rogue 144, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you again for the sub yesterday. I guess this can be my shameless time since I'm about to start this next level to throw out for anyone watching. If you're not already a subscriber, greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. All that stuff really helps me out as I'm working towards the road to 1K subs, getting a little bit closer and closer. Keston is saying, I'm happy and angry at that 4-star domino I got. I'm happy because it's a domino, but angry because it's another mutant champ to rank up. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I have Omega I want to take to 550. Emma I want to take to 440. Sabretooth I want to take to 440. And now Domino to at least 440. Yeah, she's definitely a 550 worthy. Pretty much all of those are 550 worthy in my opinion. Because even if they just help, you know, towards arena and stuff like that, it's definitely helpful. PCP sounds like a plan for sure, man. I'm excited for Cyber Monday. Gonna dip out for now, but I'll check back later to catch the opening, maybe. Have fun. Well, thanks for coming. Appreciate it there, PCP. Always good to see you, my friend. We gotta suffer together, right? We always gotta suffer together. But definitely appreciate it. And again, obviously, I am also very much looking forward to Cyber Monday. So, yeah, bring it on. Virgil's in the house. What's going on, Virgil? Yeah, again, congrats on getting Infinity Man. Nicely done. Nicely done. Droid, his name is Rouge, not Rogue. My apologies, my apologies. I was looking at it wrong. And I know I've seen you before, Rouge. But yes, apologies, and feel free to correct me at any point, of course. Doc Strange in the house. What's going on, Doc? Let me get rolling on this next fight. Yeah, no problem, Virgil. Nicely done. 2 James was another one. I saw his tweet shortly before going live that he got Infinity Man from the arena as well. And I think he said, what, he started the arena like yesterday at 11:30 a.m. or something and still was able to pull out like 4-something million. So 2 James, wherever you are, another shout out to you, man. That is some impressive work, my friend. Nicely done. Just having a sip of water here. If PCP were still here, I'd say I would imitate him and say just having a sip of water here to preemptively wash down the kabam salt. Nice. Wasn't sure if that would finish him off or not, so I'm kind of glad it did. Just chilling. Nice, Doc. Nice. Good to see you here. Silver, I'm like 200 shards off of 5-star. You're at 9,814. Oh, that's so close. And I know the temptation is probably there, but don't sell any 4-stars. I know that sometimes I am the worst person to say that because I did it for a while, off and on. Especially if I was going for like a featured crystal back in the day. I know Legacy and a few others have said it too. You know, it's like you make your sacrifice to the Kabam gods, sell a 4-star so you get just enough shards for a 5-star featured. And I hate to say that it did work a couple of times. I think I did it before I opened a Hella featured crystal back in the day. Can't remember if it was when I did a Archangel crystal back in the day, if I sold a 4-star champ right beforehand or not. But I've done it a couple times and it has worked, and I've done it a couple times and it hasn't worked. So yes, don't sell the 4-stars. Even though there's probably some 5-stars that I would sell to get 6-star shards, if that were an option. I hate to say it, but there is part of me that would most likely do it. Bye-bye. Let's see. Silver, we need the droid and PCP face reveal. We'll see. We'll see. I know I've joked about it in the past, but you know, at bare minimum, it wouldn't happen until I got a new laptop. So that'll be a little bit down the road as I keep trying to save. Oh. Rouge, I'm watching a lot. Your crystal opening 4-stars, 5-stars opening. Nice, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's been what, about 20-something weeks now that I, officially switched over to doing weekly crystal openings. I'll still do the occasional, like special opening here and there, like a 5-star featured or something like that. But I do try and do everything on Sundays now as a weekly opening, just to kind of keep it regular, Keston can't wait until he opens his 2-star crystal from the arena. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So Doc Strange, we were actually talking about you at the top of the stream. I was mentioning the chat we were having earlier. Well, first, reveal your face and I may do something. That sounds oddly mysterious. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What's up there, MCOC? I know I'm going to butcher this, so I apologize. And I know that you just recently joined the YouTubers chat, so I've been meaning to ask you for a link to your channel so I can drop you a sub. So I will do that after the stream. But Wats, I know that's probably wrong, so I apologize. But good to see you. And like I said, I would definitely be dropping you a sub once I'm done with the stream. But anyway, Unblockable Special 1, Power Reserve. Oh, this is This has MODOK written all over it. But yeah, no, Doc, I was talking about you earlier because I was mentioning our earlier conversation this morning about that choice that you were trying to make about do you focus on Labyrinth or do you focus on whatchamacallit, Variant. And so yeah, I still think you should focus on Variant. I know a lot of people were making the same argument, but now that you've done that first run of Labyrinth, you know, of course now each run, you know, it's going to take a lot of resources, sure, but there won't be as much, you know, immediate rewards. On top of that, you know, if you focus on Variant difficulty, there's so many rank up gems, the double 5-star crystals, the Awakening Gem crystal. You can use the rewards from Variant to help strengthen your roster, which you can then transfer over into Labyrinth and hopefully have a much easier time getting through it. So, you know, having to use fewer resources. So I still think that's what you should do. You should do, because I'm going to be doing the same. Focus on Variant, get as much of that done as possible, and put a Labyrinth on the back burner. That's my vote. It is pronounced. Thanks, Keston. I mean, I can't hear it, so it's spelling it again. It doesn't help, you know, unless you're able to phonetically spell it out. But I mean, no matter what, I'm just going to sound idiotic, so I apologize. Variant, well, so, and again, Doc, like, I don't know if Variant will be impossible for you. It's just, you know, like with me, like, I know I have a strong roster, but I want to make sure I have a much more diverse roster before I really start tackling a lot of Variant difficulty. Power gain, chaos, bleed immune, whatever. Power gain and power reserve, okay, and limber. Yeah, that's not too bad. But she's bleed immune, so there's no real reason to use Archangel. But I guess I can stick with old Ginger here. Honestly, now I'm good. I was kind of hoping that she would eventually get a power lock, even though she still had power, so I was going to try and, as you saw, stretch that out as long as possible. But that was enough, so nicely done. If I can be totally immodest, apparently. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, Keston. Super, super helpful. Virtual man, I'll sit back and watch y'all progress. I'm not going in LOL or Variant. I like my feelings. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, again, obviously both are permanent content. They're going absolutely nowhere. So there is zero reason to try and rush into Labyrinth or to rush into Variant difficulty and, you know, like stretch yourself too thin and use too many resources that you don't need to, you know. I mean, that's kind of why I haven't started Variant yet. I know I could probably at least get through the first run through fairly easy for the, not easy, but fairly straightforward for the most part. Still have to use some resources. But I'd much rather go in, you know, a lot more prepared, both in terms of knowing what some of the fights and the nodes are ahead of time, you know, by watching other people go through it. But more importantly, just make sure that I have a good stash of resources built up and a nicely diverse roster of 5 stars, you know, at least at rank 3, but preferably, you know, rank 4, potentially even rank 5. I do have, of course, you know, Blade and Medusa that are both rank 5, but again, based on whatever Cyber Monday, Black Friday, etc., will offer, who knows, you know, I might be able to get to a 6-star pull even quicker, and that would be somebody amazing. Or I might, you know, be able to get a bunch of tier 5 basic stuff and be able to do a third 5-star to rank 5. Who knows, you know? So, you know, Variant is super tempting right now, don't get me wrong. And I know that I wouldn't totally get overwhelmed by it. However, I would like to be more prepared than I am right now. Tristan Simpson, welcome to the stream. Give a shout out to Tristan. He's new here, so yeah, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Doc Strange, variant wouldn't help improve my roster whatsoever. You don't think so, Doc? I mean, you know, if you get lucky with the 5-star pulls, if you get lucky with the 5-star Awakening Gem pull, and then, you know, with those rank 3 to rank 4, rank 4 to rank 5 gems, like all of those. I don't know. I mean, it could, based on who you're focused on ranking up next and who you're hoping for and all that, you know, obviously luck needs to be on your side, but it could be a big jump to the account if you get very lucky. For fun. I'm like, if you're just going to stand there and block, I will finish you off anyway. Keston, I really want a Red Skull just so I can make him my profile picture. He would look pretty cool as my top champ. Nice. I don't have him either, actually. I don't have a Red Skull at all. Not a 2-star, if that's even possible, but not even as a 3-star. You know, I did a bunch of those crystals when he was first released, and yeah, they couldn't even give me a 3-star version of Red Skull, so I am greatly disappointed. I believe he is in the game on Tuesday. I think it's time already. I mean, at the latest, it would be next Tuesday. But, you know, Sundays are when they do the feature Grandmaster Crystal reruns, and they have the ones in there for Heimdall, who's not coming out for a couple more weeks. So I believe that means that Red Skull should be dropping on a Tuesday. You know, going into the 3-star Crystal, the 4-star Crystal, 5-star Basic, all that stuff. So it would be nice to pull him, Keston. I'm right there with you, just so I can actually have him in my roster. Red Skull is underrated in my opinion. Yeah, so Silver, I remember us talking about it way back when he was first released. And again, I still don't have a Red Skull. Like, I don't have him to play as at all. So I honestly still cannot give an honest opinion about Red Skull because, you know, I can't use him for myself and get used to his moveset on, you know, on my own and his abilities and stuff like that. I can only look at it secondhand, either through other people using him or just fighting against him in the game. So yeah, I mean, I would be more than happy to say that he's underrated. I just literally have no idea, and I'm kind of bummed out by that. Opium still trying to summon Otrix. That would be awesome. That would be awesome to hear more about, if he's heard any more about the second champ for next month. I did see earlier he data mined the login champ for December. It is going to be Korg, so that's pretty cool. If you don't already have a 3-star Korg, then you'll probably get him next month, because we all know that 4 stars are pretty impossible to get from those crystals. I don't know who to choose as my new profile picture. Any suggestions? Well, I've got Spidey here along with the True Believer title as a continued tribute to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Stan Lee. I'm sure I will keep it both. Well, I know I'm never going to switch the title. There's just no need to. And I'll probably keep Spidey as my top champ for a long time to come. After that, I don't know. I don't know. Aspect of Chaos, Spiked Armor. Pretty similar, of course, to Master Mode, but I think Aspect of Chaos got added between Master and Uncollected, so I shall just be careful. Should be fine to finish him off. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back into the chat here. Ha! It worked, Opium. What's up there, Otrix? Good to see you, buddy. Your ears must have been burning. Opium has been trying to summon you for a while. Nicely done. Opium, I'm trying to sleep. Leave milk and cookies by the doorway and some mince pies. Yeah, see? As long as we're nice to Otrix, he will continue to be nice to all of us. So we have to respect his wishes of requests for milk and cookies and mince pies, because why not? Yeah, MCOC, I'm the same here. I'm actually using Omelette Arcade right now. I'm not a fan. I would like to be using Slobs instead, especially on my laptop, but it's just too old. It can't handle it. As of yet, no information pertaining about the second champion of December. I predict it is either Nova or Night Thrasher. We will find out soon. Indeed, I know we are all excited to hear. And again, I had given a quick little shout out earlier there, Otrix, but I saw your tweet earlier. Well, a couple of tweets from earlier today. One about Korg being the login champ for next month, but then also the news that you had about the new channel that you were working on, which, trust me, we are all super excited about, and we will all be supporting you when that comes out. So very much looking forward to it, and congratulations in advance. Super excited. It's Otrix, Speak of the Devil. I went with Hood after I destroyed the champion, and the True Believer title will not change that title ever again as a lifelong comic book fan / collector. Exactly, Virgil. It's like, I was saying it yesterday on the stream too, you know, back in the day, I had wished the titles also came with some sort of perks, you know, extra boosts or something like that. But now, I mean, it's just not going to, it seems like, so I am more than happy to keep it that way and keep True Believer as my one and only title forever. I'm never changing it. There's no need, because respect for Stan Lee, and we miss you, bud. All right, so enough yammering. Everyone has been talking about how this is like the hardest boss of this entire event quest. So a lot of this is pretty similar to Master Mode from what I did yesterday. Again, he's got the aggression regeneration, so that's fine. He's got that insecurity node, which is kind of specific to him. So I just have to make sure I don't have the taunt applied on me, so that's fine. Oscillate, it sounds like, is what's tripping people up. Every 15 seconds, the defender alternates between a Fury passive and an Armor Up crit resistance passive. So that shouldn't be too bad with Medusa. And of course, she's Cosmic, so that'll shut down his AI, so I don't have to worry about this Arc Converter. He's immune to bleed, but I'm not too worried. Yeah. And then extra armor, but her heavy attacks will strip that away. So here we go. I'm still nervous for some reason because everybody has said he's super hard. So let's see how this goes. All right, so his AI is done. Oh! Lucky you there, buddy. See if I can get him to throw. There we go. Armor shattered. Doesn't even matter that he's bleed immune. Armor shattered is good enough for me. Oh, I got lucky there. I was totally exposed and he could have smacked me around. And I assume probably finished me off. So thank you for still blocking there, Sparky. Boom! He did. That still was not a good fight. Like, I was not playing as well as I should have. But I'm happy to get it done in one shot. What is the date of that celeb challenge again? So I believe it, because Otrix had data mined it, and he had one date. And then I actually had fun with him and teased him on Twitter about it. Kabam, you know, they send out their like promo emails every so often. And they came out with a date. What did I tell you, Otrix? It's like, I don't think it's this week. It's next week. I'm pulling it up here. So maybe like a week from tomorrow or a week from Tuesday or something. Actually, I should probably look at my own. If anybody else remembers, feel free to beat me to the punch and call it out. No. Here we go. Yeah, November 28th is what the promo email said. And today is the 18th, so that's in 10 days. So that's not this Wednesday coming up, but the Wednesday after then. So it's, you know, about a week and a half away. I'm really jealous of that Medusa droid. I think a lot of people are. If I really knew what she could do and, you know, had really paid more attention to like Brian Grant and a couple of the others, Blade would not have been my first rank 5. It definitely would have been Medusa. She is just so powerful. And Blade is too, don't get me wrong. We all know how powerful Blade is. But Medusa is just so powerful. You know, and she really doesn't have a bad matchup, because even if they're bleed immune, she, you know, once you get her awakened, she still gets her Furies. She still can do the armor breaks. She still can do the armor shattered. If it's a robot that she's up against and you get the armor shattered, they're done. They can't evade. They can't gain power. Yeah, I love Medusa so much. And Dorky Diggity Dave, if wherever you are, I still hope that someday you do get this 5-star Medusa, because you deserve her, and everybody deserves her. She is phenomenal. I love Medusa so much. Nice. Blade is just overrated. I've done fine with Adam. I mean, again, you know, of course, he's been talked about ever since he was released, but then he's been talked about even more lately because of, you know, the global bleed immune node in Alliance War for tiers 1 through 5. And I mean, I still bring him to Alliance War Attack sometimes. You know, I have a few times this season. You know, whether it's still just going for Danger Sense. Yes, of course, being able to fall back on the regen is nice. But no, he's still solid. And again, now that he is rank 5, I do kind of lean on him as well, just based on pure stats. You know, I mean, he's a 5-star at rank 5, so he is automatically one of my strongest champions, because any 5-star at rank 5 would automatically be one of your strongest champions, just based on just the sheer numbers of attack and health. You know, so he automatically hits harder than a lot do anyway. But yeah, honestly, I probably prefer Medusa. I'm not gonna lie, I probably prefer Medusa over Blade. And like I said, had I seen the light earlier, she absolutely would have been my first rank 5, like zero hesitation. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. By the way, I've got to, again, I know I don't have the full setup here for my stream, but just a quick recap, because I got my phone here next to me and getting caught up on stuff. Tristan, MCOC, WAOTS, you're not going to get me on that one, Keston, and Daniel Fan, all three of you, thank you for the subs. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, MCOC, I will sub back to you after I am done with the stream. Meant to ask you for a link to your channel anyway yesterday in the line chat, but now I will just link over and drop you a fellow sub. But yeah, thank you everybody who subbed to the channel today. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry, there's something like rattling next to me as I'm playing the game, and I've been trying to figure out what it is so I can move it. You all probably can't even hear it, but I can. Let me get caught up in chat. I have Blade, but I don't use him. I'd rather do without. Yes, Virgil, join the Blade is overrated club. We have a spot. I'm sure there are plenty of spots. I'm sure there are plenty. Keston, sorry my Wi-Fi cut out. What was the date again? Oh, for the Champion Challenge. So I found the promo email that Kabam had said that a little while ago. It's the 28th for that Champion Challenge. So that is not this Wednesday coming up, but a week from this Wednesday. 10 days away. And as Otriox had already data mined, and as they have mentioned on the forum and that email and stuff like that, there is going to be, for the first time, the 5th difficulty level for that challenge. So I'm looking forward to that difficulty, for the rewards for that. Hopefully they will be well balanced, I will say. Both the difficulty, the added difficulty, and the added rewards. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Jeremiah Babs is here. What's going on? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Happy that you caught it as well. So hope you're having a good Sunday. Silver, was that the one you were talking about reading your comment about the join the Blade is overrated club? June Reyes is here. What's going on, June? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day as well. And yeah, no problem, Keston. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I'll probably stream it. I don't know if I'll do a legend run or anything since I don't need to. And that beeping is what I was waiting for. So let me get through this fight. I'm going to step away for like 30 seconds. So Ragnarok, she just gets another... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you stun her. She gains a Fury, so that would allow her to get to Living Strands a little bit faster. And she can parry. Safeguard is a pain, but whatever. That's fine. I will use Blade here. Optimus is fine. Prey on the Weak. It's Blade, so it won't really matter all that much. Transducer. Okay. Actually, let's go Medusa versus Medusa. See, there's the Fury from the parry there. But they do expire, which is nice. Interesting. Trying to be a little extra careful here because of... there we go. Now I can get in there. Come on, throw that L1. See if I can maybe get a crit in here somehow. I was wondering why. I was like, why is every hit 537? I totally forgot about Safeguard. Ooh, I got a little... Well, I don't want to say lucky, but I shouldn't have probably thrown that last L1. I was just trying to get out of the fight, like get it done before Living Strands really took hold. Whew, that was good. Whew. Oh, man. No, up a little about the worth of X-Men #1. Oh, I think I did see that. Sorry. So yeah, you were saying I was looking at the worth of some Silver Age comics, and X-Men #1 is worth 1.3 million. My jaw dropped open. Yeah, some of those are up there. Like, you know, Amazing Fantasy 15, which, you know, of course is the first appearance of Spider-Man. Is it literally Action Comics #1, which was the debut of Superman as well? You know, it's got the cover of him lifting that car up. I mean, I know it's Action Comics. I just can't remember if it's literally issue #1. But yeah, that's got to be up there as well. If not a million, then at least hundreds of thousands. Real Deal, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, Jeremiah, I thought about doing that, but I know it's a little trickier with the extra furies that she can get when you parry her. So that was a good fight. That was a well crafted fight with those nodes. I was pleased with that challenge. But yeah, good to see you, Real Deal. Good to see you, OG Gary's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for making it. Okay, so what's up with this blade? Even though most likely I'm just going to bring in Archangel. Biohazard is such a pain. I hate that. Medusa will be my backup, but... oh, and Cornet is also a pain. Let's see how far I can get with Archangel. At least if I can get the neurotoxins going, then that will shut down Biohazard, as well as his healing, of course. There we go. So now it is totally shut down. See if I can get him to throw a special. Get that power down anytime. There we go. Keep the neurotoxins going. This honestly should be enough. And it is. Bye-bye, Blade. See, Blade is overrated. Come on. Silver, my parents bought me an almost complete set of Wolverine comics from 1988. I'm missing 7. Wow, that's awesome. Very cool, Silver. That's a great little stash right there. Okay. Give me like 30 seconds. So that beep that y'all heard maybe about a couple minutes ago, I'm just working on some dinner. I mean, it's early. I'm slow cooking some stuff, so I'm still a couple hours away. But I wanted to change them over. So yeah, just give me like 30 seconds. I'm coming. Okay. Jeremiah pulled 5-star Corvus not too long ago. Not big fan of him, to be honest. Well, I'll still tell you congrats. Corvus is fantastic. He's a phenomenal attacker. So yes, I will say congrats, because I would love a 4-star Corvus just so I can have him. But kabam, apparently I'm allergic to Corvus for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. But no, he's very good. You know, once you learn how to use him, like I said, he's a phenomenal attacker. Yeah, he's just so powerful. Okay, back to it. Yeah, I don't know. Jeremiah, so I am doing like some barbecue pork chops, some boneless pork chops that I just decided to throw in the slow cooker. So, you know, put them in a couple hours ago, still give them another couple hours or so. But just wanted to rotate them a little bit. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully should be nice and delicious. I'm not dodging your comment, Silver. I know I can't read every single comment, especially once I, start getting into the fights. Let's see. What'd you say? In the set, I have the comic where Wolverine battles Sabretooth for the first time with the first appearance of Silver Fox. Yeah, so like I said, that's pretty cool. Have you tried looking on eBay maybe for the issues that you're missing, or just kind of looking in comic shops or stuff like that? Dang it. My left thumb had slipped because I was trying to launch that special one right at the end of the combo. And I just missed the button by that much. Oops. No, I'm just poking the bear. Yeah, what else is new, Silver? Yeah. So for those of you here in the chat, if you would want to drop your opinion. So like I was saying, I'm just doing the first run of Uncollected here. That's all I was planning on doing. And then again, like I said, it is Sunday, so I will be doing my weekly crystal opening afterwards. I wanted to get through this so that I had, a couple extra 4-stars to open and a guaranteed 5-star to open. And of course, normally I pre-record those because, then I'm able to use the laptop. I'm able to use my microphone, my USB microphone, so it would be better quality, of course. But since you all are here, if you would like me to instead do my crystal opening live at the end of this stream, at the end of the Uncollected run, type 1 in the chat if you want me to kill the stream when I'm done and go into my usual pre-recorded crystal opening. Type 2 in the chat. Obviously, you got a little bit of time, but yeah, I figured I'd throw it out there since I'm already streaming and a bunch of y'all are here. Because I think no matter what, again, I'll have, once I finish this first run, I'll have more than enough shards for a 5-star. Based on how, the 4-stars go, and if I really wanted to push, all of my max Sig crystals and stuff like that, I could, if I got a little lucky, I'm sure I could probably get to 15,000 shards for a featured. But I've pretty much decided I'm sticking with basics for this one. The new featured isn't bad, but, I was saying yesterday, there's just so many champs in the basic that I either have or I want. I want to get duped, or I just want to pull for the first time. I did not mean to push him that far into the red, so this won't kill him, but let's at least try and get it down. Oh, I really thought you were going to throw your special. What a dummy, Hyperion. What a dummy. I got a few 1s so far, so yeah, maybe I'll do it live. And then, of course, I would split it off as its own clip on the channel. I'll come up with a thumbnail later and stuff like that. But yeah, like I was saying, I think no matter what, I'm sticking with basics for the immediate future. Because again, there's just so many champs that I either want to pull for the first time or get the first awakening that are not available in the featured. So pretty much going to stick with basics for the time being. Again, I know that Archangel is the way when it comes to Aegon here. Just checking this stuff out real fast. Carrying the combo meter between fights. He's got that protection shielding. Aspect of War, which is a pain. So hopefully I can get the fight done pretty quickly. Buffet will get shut down once I get neurotoxins going. His persistent combo increases by 10 every 5 seconds. Again, we'll try and shut the fight down pretty quickly. And then if I have the neurotoxins up and running by the time he's below 50% health, then it looks like it would kick in the regen, but that would be stopped by neurotoxins anyway. So yes, I can see why, in addition to having the class advantage. Nice, solid start on that first heavy. Oh, what? That parry was perfectly timed. Alright, let's make up for it right here. I got a couple neurotoxins going. That's good at least. Need to keep more going. Come on. There we go. Up to 4. Go, 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 go. Dead. Dead. Jeremiah, watch, Hyperion will come back to haunt you in Alliance War with a special 3. I'm sure he will. I am sure that I jinxed myself at some point by saying that about Hyperion. Also, today is my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to your dad, Silver. Are you all doing anything to celebrate today? Especially because, like, it's also, you know, a weekend, so hopefully you have more time to celebrate, or maybe you have already. I'll just stick to the outer edge. I'm going to wait this 30-something seconds for the last bit of energy that I need. Get caught up on some stuff on my phone here. Got that, got that. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for the dual credit there, Clay. Thank you so much for that. Certainly will come in handy when I need to do a random fight for my specials evading videos that I am always working on, kind of in the background. Yeah, my dad's officially an old man. He's 50. Ooh. So see, you can't even call me an old man since I'm not 50 yet. But yeah, hopefully you're able to do a cool little celebration with him, for him. Okay. Getting into it, final fight, or final map, I should say, final level of the final chapter. Yeah, Mom and Dad just went to get dinner in town. Oh, cool. You weren't going to join him? You're not going to hang out and grab dinner with him on his birthday? Silver, a good book, if you haven't seen, is X-Men number 25, when Magneto ripped out all of Wolverine's adamantium. Pretty graphic. I remember reading that one for sure, because I'm a semi-old man. But I remember the cover art for that one, which is so striking. And yes, again, it's, you know, it's not overly bloody or anything like that. Like, it's not super gory. But you're right, it is, of course, just the action of that, of course, is incredibly violent in that sense. So yeah, it's a strong issue for sure. But again, I remember that cover art, and I mean, it was illustrated very well. But yeah, it's so striking, and it's such a strong image. Yeah, right there with you, Jeremiah. I definitely love the classic comics. I mean, I'm still a big fan of, like, the Maximum Carnage Spider-Man arc from the 90s. Even throwing DC out there, you know, credit where credit's due. The whole Death of Superman arc was done pretty well, I thought, you know, especially leading up to his actual fight with Doomsday. You know, I mean, of course, the Dark Phoenix saga, the pretty much anything Infinity related. Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet, you know. Days of Future Past is a fantastic storyline, of course. Still one of the best, in my opinion. Go. I guess we're both old men then, Virgil. I believe it was called Fatal Attractions. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That definitely sounds familiar. When I first seen Carnage, I fell in love with him. He is. I mean, he's obviously such a messed up character, but it's hard not to be a fan. I mean, he's just so evil, yeah, but it's just so cool at the same time. And then again, the whole Maximum Carnage team up was fantastic. I've played it a bunch of times, but the old Maximum Carnage video game was awesome. I was a big fan of that. You got to play as Spider-Man and Venom, which was cool, and all the different team-ups that you could summon, like Deathlock and Captain America, and who else? Cloak and Dagger, Iron Fist. Oh, God, it was so great. Down he goes. By the way, just to ask again, sorry if I missed it earlier, do you think Corvus would be useful on my initial run of Act 5.3.1 onward? Yeah, I agree with Silver there, Jeremiah. He from what I know, because again, I haven't really used him firsthand, but, you know, I've seen enough of him. He needs his ramp up. You know, you need to build up those persistent charges. Being awakened helps, but might not be a 100% essential. But yeah, definitely you need to build him up, so to speak. Excuse me. Dead Punisher. Almost there. Getting there. Omarion Brown is in the stream. What's going on, bud? Good to see you. Good chatting with you in the game the last couple days. Glad to see you back. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for making it to the stream. Yeah, Virgil. I love Maximum Carnage so much. Iron Man Infinity War is my favorite. For sure, he is still a very strong champ out there, particularly once awakened and for defense. No one remembers the Spider-Man vs. Wolverine book. I don't know that I ever read it, Virgil, but I remember seeing it. Like, it sounds familiar, and I can kind of picture the cover to it, the cover art, but I don't think I ever read it. And I should have, because it's Spider-Man and it's Wolverine. I mean, come on. The reason I like Carnage is because Cletus and the symbiote work as one, not two separate organisms. Very true. I mean, yeah, he just latches onto him. The symbiote just latches onto his crazy so hard. And yeah, the two of them are a match made in heaven, but like the opposite of that. But But yeah, like I said, he's such just like a in-your-face, crazy and violent character. But it's just, he's so striking that it's hard. It's hard not to like him and hate him, but then still kind of like him. Like it's just he's one of those villains that he's just very, very engaging. The taunt. Start of the fight, champion gains 2 persistent charges if he has 100% health. Buffs last longer, and he gets 10% attack for each buff on him. Okay. I know he's not probably absolute number 1 choice, but I think I was just going to stick with the old Archangel because he's not... he had... Oh, no, that's right. It was Medusa I was using against him yesterday because she's, for some reason, not considered one of the contest's greatest fighters. So he doesn't get the persistent charges faster. Fine by me. Like if that's the list you want to come up with there, kabam, okie dokie. Fury. Time. Oh, no, it slipped up. I don't know why it didn't do that last attack before launching into the special. That was weird. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, it's too slow. I hesitated for just a second. And that's what I get for hesitating. Alright, so I think I will just go for the old neurotoxin route. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I thought I had timed it better to have his unstoppable finish up just in time. Okay, should be able to finish him off with Blade, hopefully. Or apparently not. Okay. So I don't know if I'm still live, but I'm looking... First of all, I haven't seen my chat update in a few minutes, so I don't know if anybody has just not typed anything. But I'm seeing online... Doc Strange is asking, is YouTube working for anyone? And Panaman Pete is saying he's having issues as well. So don't even know if I'm still streaming right now. Let me type in line. And And it's showing that it's live, but is it not working? Yeah, so I don't know if this is still even recording or if this is, end up going to get saved to the channel or what have you. But yeah, I might be. This might not even be working right now. So I'm gonna finish this up, and again, hopefully this is still at least getting saved, even if nobody is seeing this. But if that is the case, if nothing changes, I definitely won't do my crystal opening until I know for sure what's going on, or I'll just do it pre-recorded as I was normally intending, of course. There we go. Just stay down. Stay down, and it's done and all that. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is happening right now. I don't know if the stream is dead, but on my end, so if this is still being recorded, or archived or whatever for YouTube, on my end, I've got the page up here on my laptop. It's showing my stream, it's keeping up to date. Stream health is still there and all that. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, no, and then so someone else is like, YouTube is down. So I don't know. I don't know if this is still even being recorded or if it got cut off about 5 minutes ago. So if it is still being recorded, then there we go. That is the first full run of my Uncollected difficulty for the month. So that's pretty solid at the very least. Got a bunch of 4-star shards, of course. So there's the 2,000 5-star shards, which gets me more than enough for a basic. Getting there on those 6-star shards, slowly but surely, getting close to the 4th 6-star pull, since I did those 2 featureds, which, looking back on it, was not the best way to go. Almost to another Tier 2 Alpha. I do have my Alliance Quest crystal opening to do, since it's the 2nd series is now done, so we'll have that to do pretty soon. Getting close to forming another Tier 5 Basic. And, of course, the 10 6-stones. So, yeah, like I said, I may literally just be talking to myself at this point. And if YouTube truly is down, then maybe none of this is getting recorded. Maybe it won't. So, yeah, like I said, I am just going to go ahead and assume this is not working at this point. So I will go ahead and cut it here. I know we talked about maybe doing my weekly crystal opening live, but I definitely don't want to risk losing it. Because I have a fair amount of stuff to open, so I'll just end up doing it pre-recorded. So, if this is all still being archived for when the stream is over, then thanks everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Appreciate the new subs that I got as well today, getting closer to the 1K sub mark. So very excited for that. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Clay is saying he can hear me. Can anybody see me? I'll give everybody a few seconds to see if it is working. Blaze Boy, we're live. Hopefully that means you can hear and see me, because I'm getting reports from the YouTuber line chat that I'm in that YouTube is down. But if it is working, let me know. I'll wait a little bit, but otherwise I will just go ahead and wrap up the stream. We'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, since I'm already here, I wouldn't mind doing the opening live. But if it's... Okay, so Silver is back. Be Kind Rewind. Yep, it just wouldn't let message get sent through. Blaze Boy, both have been working. The chat was broken. Interesting. Okay. Anybody else still around that was here earlier? Like Virgil, Jeremiah, Omarion, any of you guys here? Just do a quick little shout out if you are. I did finish up Uncollected while things were kind of not working. I had paused for a minute there, but I just wrapped up the champion fight. So I'll give it a few seconds or so. Real deal, you're still here. Okay, cool. Let me just go ahead and type that in the old line chat here. Looks like the chat was maybe busted, but is working now. Stream is still up, and now chat messages are showing up again. Yeah, so like I said, I just sent that in a line group. But yeah, so again, it was like stuck at 15 people watching, no chat messages were coming in, but everything else looked normal, you know, like the feed was still showing up on my laptop here next to me since I have YouTube open. You know, stream health was the same, all of that. So everything else was keeping up to date. It just felt like the chat and the viewers and all of that was just like frozen in time, basically. So it's nice to see that it is working. No, I'm still here, Rouge. I'm still here. Virgil saying YouTube is up and down. Jeremiah, I'm back. Yeah, seemed like everything was broken except your stream. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, yeah. Reeler's here. What's up, Reeler? Good to see you, buddy. I thought YouTube caught up to you, Droid, and banned you because you're a naughty streamer. Oh, yeah, I'm totally naughty. I'm swearing all the time and talking about adult things all the time. Yeah, I'm a very naughty YouTube streamer, absolutely. But anyway, so then, yeah, let's, what do I have in here to grab? Oh, look at that timing. So I was mentioning earlier, I was hoping a class advancement would pop up. One, so I could double up on like level up rewards and stuff like that. But two, now also so that when I open all these crystals that I'm about to open, I'll get points there as well. I do always like waiting for one of those on a Sunday so it can line up with my weekly crystal opening. Because again, like if I'm not doing any other, you know, combat or advancement and stuff like that, at least I can still get some of the milestones with all of the premiums, the 3 stars, the 4 stars, and stuff like that I open. So yeah, so that is cool. That is cool. All right, so let me get caught there. So yeah, gonna give me like a few seconds. So I'll just kind of do a new intro of sorts. I'm not going to stop the stream or anything, but I will do a new intro of sorts so that I can split this off as its own vid. If somebody can sort of allay my fears and type like one message in the chat, anything, it does not matter. I just want to make sure that it is still up and running. There we go. That proves it. What's up there, Fart? Good timing, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, I wrapped up the Uncollected run. I'm going to do some crystals right now. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to split this off at its own vid after the fact, like later tonight or maybe in the morning. But yeah, so let me pause for a quick second. Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Today is Sunday, so you know what time it is. It's time for me to open up all of my crystals from the week. This is a slightly special edition, or at least a different edition, of the weekly crystal opening because I'm actually live right now. I just wrapped up my first run of Uncollected after doing the first run of Heroic and Master yesterday, also as a live stream, so grabbed the rewards from the first clears on all of those, and I have some crystals to open. So let's just get right into it, actually. Like I said, I am actually live right now, so what's going on, everybody? Thanks for sticking it out. And it's also been kind of funky because YouTube was down for like 5 minutes or so, where I think the stream was still working, but like the chat wasn't going through, and it was weird. But it appears to be working now, so here we continue. So I'm going to start, I don't know why I went right on by them, but I'm going to remember this time to start with the daily crystals and hope for any 4-star luck, but never ever expecting it. And I would be correct. Like I always say with these, I want to see, I mean, you know, tier 4 basic frags are nice, but I really just want to see units and tier 2 alpha frags, and I haven't gotten either of those in at least a month, I want to say. But probably even more at this point. we got a bunch of these premiums to open. A lot of them have been coming from Arena, of course. But also I did get that those daily cards they offered last weekend. So I've been opening the premiums, but I've been saving the ultimate crystals. Those will be coming once the card expires on Tuesday, I think it is. And then opening all 11 of those ultimate crystals all at once. All right, nothing exciting here. I'm going to kind of multitask here. Let me go ahead and pop open this set of 10. Hopefully some gold, maybe some gold. Doesn't look like it's going to be much gold because right off the bat, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-stars with a 3-star in the window. So that's 8, 9, and another 3-star. So yeah, nothing terribly exciting here. Fark, your beanie luck has not kicked in yet. That's fine. That's fine. We got some 4-stars coming, and we got a 5-star basic coming as well for sure. So save the beanie luck for at least a few minutes, please. Let's see. Well, I can go ahead and do all of these shard versions of the premiums. Let's see, another 5 right there. 17 is going to be the magic number. And I'll just go ahead and rapid pop these as well. That is fine. Bunches of 2-stars once again. And a 3-star ghost at the very end to keep it from being totally shut out. So yeah, nothing terribly exciting there. But I will double check with I will multitask with the chat, I should say. Virgil Jeremiah, thank you for the congrats on the first run of Uncollected. I'm going to keep working on it, of course, tonight, tomorrow, and stuff like that. But at least wanted to get the first run done and on stream. Roger Martinez, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Who should I rank up to level 4? Void, Venom, Sabretooth, Dude, or Iron Man Infinity War, all 5-star? Let's see. Yeah, Jeremiah is asking, is Void awakened? Roger saying no, only Sabretooth. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do Iron Man Infinity War until he gets awakened. I have done the same with mine. He is still rank 3 because I have not awakened him. I'm just going to continue to talk because Kabam is going to give me a bunch of 2-stars. So yeah, I wouldn't take him to rank 4 until he's awakened. Probably Venom as well. So I would say it's down to Void and Sabretooth. Either would be very solid choices. Sabretooth kind of has a little bit of an edge, if only because he is awakened. But Void, probably still Void. I would say Void. In anticipation of the awakening that'll come at some point. So 5 of these 3-stars. I have a couple of fully formed 3-stars to open as well. Just letting the 4-star shards roll in because they are all dupes. And I will not buy that offer. Even if I had the units, I would still not buy that offer. There we go. 2 of those. Quick little pop right there for some more shards. Ghost 3-star. That's what, the 3rd time so far? If that is what your beanie luck is predicting there, Fark, I would be very happy with that when it comes to the 5-star. What else do I have in here? I'm sure I have enough of these max sigs so I could easily do another 3-star, but I'm not too worried about that. What about 4-star? It would be close, but I don't think I'd be able to do another 4-star. So I think I will just cap it at 4, which is totally fine. Let me get all these loaded up and to get the first one dropped. Let's take a look and see what chat is saying. Yeah, see, there you go, Fark. The 5-star, or the beanie luck is only for 5-star and up, huh? I'm okay with that. I am very much okay with that. Be Kind Rewind, just got a 5-star Punisher 29.99. At least he's new. Yeah, it's a solid pull. It is a solid pull. I wouldn't be too disappointed with that. He's an okay champ. He does a lot of stuff, and he doesn't do the stuff that he does the best. That was worded horribly. He doesn't do anything the best, but he does a lot of different stuff. I'll put it that way. That sounds better. And that was a max sig on Proxy, so that's pretty darn cool. Clay is grabbing the 2-star crystals from Arena. Nice, Clay. Good luck. Hopefully you get some some dupes for some 3-star shards and some ISO and stuff. Crystal number 2. Speaking of Venom, there he is. I don't think he's max sig yet. No, not even close. That only gets him up to 61. Yeah, so I do agree with Jeremiah as well. You know, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's who you like playing the best. You know, who are you most used to? Who will you use the most? But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them to take to rank 4. So yeah, it kind of comes down to who you would use the most. Where do you need it the most? You know, Alliance Quest, Alliance War, you know, monthly event quest, stuff like that. Okay, let's see what this is going to be. It is a Captain Marvel. She should be max sig, I believe. Yes, she is. Silver. I don't spin 4 stars anymore. A dupe. Yay, new champ. Why? Well, you know, we're all here. I figure I might as well. Once I start getting to like 5 or more 4 stars at a time, yeah, I won't spin them all out. And there are still a good handful of champs that I do not have as 4-star yet. I mean, we talked about, like, Void is still one of them. God, who's the other big one that I'm trying to think of? Who am I thinking of? It's like an obvious choice. I don't know. Well, Sentinel is another one. I'm just looking at the reel here. Hela, I still don't have as a 4-star. I don't know. Wasp, I don't have as a 4-star. And I'm going to get an Old Man Logan. How terribly exciting. But it's another max sig crystal, so I can't complain. I can't complain. So yeah, 3 max sig crystals. 1,100 5-star shards. How many of those do I have now, by the way? I am saving them up for now. 11 of them. All right, cool. I got a good, decent little chunk right there. And even if I opened them all up, I mean, I wouldn't, and I got 5-star shards on every single one of them. Of course, it would not be enough to do another 5-star basic, so I will just hang on to them for now as I potentially get a little closer. But we are at the end game. It is time for a 5-star pull. I just saw Ghost in the window right there. Again, I seem to be pulling her left, right, and center when it comes to 3 stars, so I would love to get her. Corvus. That was the one I was trying to think of, who I still don't have as a 4-star as well. Let me get this guy loaded up in the spinner. Start doing your predictions in chat right now. This one, I'm not going to touch. I'm going to let it spin out in its entirety and dropping it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, Corvus I would love to get. Domino I would love to get. But if I could get Awakenings on Beardo or Infinity Man, that would be awesome. If I could get a Ghost, that would be awesome. Bunch of other Awakenings I'd be okay with. And I would also be okay with getting Archangel or Star-Lord. They are both max sig, so it would be my very first 5-star max sig crystal, which I would spin out right now. I'm not going to save that. Jeremiah is saying Corvus. Silver saying Sabretooth. Virgil's hoping for some 5-star luck. Fark, let's get that beanie in action, man. This is the time. This is the time. A bunch of people are saying Sabretooth. All right. It is going to be almost a Sparky. I don't have him either. That would have been great. But instead, I get 20 more SIGs on my yellow jacket, which is significantly less exciting. I have been wanting dupes because I've been wanting 6-star shards. So that's fine at least, but not the dupe I was looking for. So many others I would have preferred instead. Iceman, Magic, Ghost Rider, Beardo, Infinity Man. Anyway. Your beanie failed, Fark. Your beanie failed. Yeah, that is absolutely... If I was as well-polished as Dorky Diggity Dave, he has, of course, like the troll roll, that the graphic that he puts out. I have since called them Kabam Trollovers. I don't think I've seen anybody else use that phrase. So copyright or trademark or whatever the heck. I'm totally kidding. But I would totally have a Kabam Trollover thing pop up right there because that sucked. I would have much rather had a brand new Sparky than another 20 SIGs on my 5-star Yellow Jacket. It has been a while since I've gotten a really good pull from a 5-star, and I would hope that it changes very soon. Let's see what else I got. I don't think there's anything else really to open. Like I said, I'll do the AQ crystals in a separate vid. I'll be doing the ultimate crystals on Tuesday once I get the last 2 from the card. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, Silver, I was thinking the same. It was exactly like the Voodoo Troll Roll on my birthday, which I still have not gotten over, because I still have not gotten a Dr. Voodoo as a 5-star, and that's another one I guess I'm allergic to. Oh, but anyway, that will wrap up the stream now. I was kind of doing it before, and then the chat kicked back in, which was good. It was weird that... whatchamacallit, YouTube went down for a little bit there, but glad to see that it came back in time, because I was wrapping up. But for now, I will officially wrap up. See, Fark, you didn't even have the beanie on. That's why. You should have put on the beanie. That's why the luck... It's 100% your fault that I got a Yellow Jacket dupe. Totally blaming you. Clearly, it's all your fault. But I am also kidding. But anyway... that will wrap it up. So thanks everybody who hung out with me today for Uncollected, who also hung out with me yesterday for Heroic and Master. It's been a fun couple of streams. Just a reminder, you know, I'm gone for a couple of days this week coming up because of Thanksgiving. So I'll have some pre-recorded stuff that I planned, like for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, stuff like that. Tomorrow I'll be doing a quick vid on dungeons, because those will go live and the new crystals will go live. And I do have enough artifacts, as you can see, so I will be opening one of those tomorrow. Maybe while I'm at work. I don't know. We'll see if I can hold out that long until I get home. But definitely doing one of those. I've got the AQ crystals to open, the ultimate crystals to open. And then, you know, we'll start working towards Cyber Monday, Black Friday, see what pops up there. Definitely excited for that. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Lots of content coming up, so be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you again to those who subscribed earlier today. I greatly, greatly appreciate it, as I'm getting closer to the 1K sub mark. So thank you so much. Smash that like button, whether you're watching it now or catching it on demand. Again, I will split this off as its weekly opening, and that will do it. So thanks, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.